James Franco's problems just keep piling up. Page 6 has exclusively revealed that Franco has been served in the long-running court dispute between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, after sparking a controversy by revealing he slept with his students. Franco, 43, will be questioned about his involvement with Heard while she was still married to Depp. Lawyers for Depp want to know if the actor observed the alleged injuries on Heard's face. Depp will take to deposition in his $50 million defamation case against Heard early next year. Depp is suing Heard in Virginia over an op-ed she wrote in the Washington Post in 2018, in which she recounted being a victim of domestic violence. She didn't name her ex, but he believes she was referring to him as her abuser. Depp denies any wrongdoing. Depp issued the subpoena to Franco after security footage from May 2016 showed him entering an elevator with Heard 24 hours after they had a major argument in which Heard claimed Depp gave her a black eye. Franco and Heard may be seen exiting the elevator together on the penthouse floor, where Depp and Heard previously had an apartment. Depp's legal team wishes to question Franco as a witness to determine whether he and Heard discussed the fight and whether Franco observed any damage to Heard's face. In the suit, Depp said he has vehemently denied Miss Heard's allegations since she first made them in May 2016, when she walked into court to obtain a temporary restraining order with painted-on bruises that witnesses and surveillance footage showed she did not possess each day of the preceding week. Depp stated in the complaint that he filed it not only to clear my name and restore my reputation, but to try to bring clarity to the women and men whose lives have been affected by abuse and who have been continually misled by Miss Heard, professing to be their representative. Heard's legal team claimed Franco lived in the building at the time of the event and they merely shared the elevator. According to Depp's attorneys, this is a falsehood. A trial date has been set for April 11, 2022 in Fairfax County, Virginia for a 12-day duration. Meanwhile, Franco recently said in an extensive interview that he was addicted to sex and could never be faithful to anybody until he met his current partner, Isabel Paxad. The ongoing legal battle between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard appears to be never ending, as the battle has continued as more and more people have been called forward either to act as witnesses or to present evidence that has not yet been revealed. At this point in the case, any evidence can be useful in order to prove which side of the case is right or wrong, with Johnny Depp and his legal team appearing to be ahead in the battle, according to those following the case. The deposition of James Franco will take place early in the new year in the $50 million defamation lawsuit filed by Johnny Depp against Amber Heard. This is a case that has constantly been provided with new evidence, and as it continues forward, the direction of the case appears to be the one that is insanely difficult to follow now for some of those who have been wondering why James Franco is set to be deposed. Like and subscribe to the channel and comment "done" to get a free shout out. And now, back to the story. Page 6 has exclusively discovered that Franco has been served in the long-running legal dispute between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Back in 2015, during the making of the Adderall Diaries, Depp accused Amber Heard of sleeping with her co-star, the one and only James Franco. The 43-year-old will be questioned about whether he had an affair with her while she was still married to Depp, but it isn't the only thing his side claims he knows. Lawyers for Johnny Depp want to know if he saw the alleged bruise on Amber Heard's face after a fight. He didn't mention her ex by name, but he says it's clear she was referring to him as an emperor. Depp stated, "I have denied Miss Heard's allegations since she first made them in 2016, when she walked into court to obtain a temporary restraining order with painted-on bruises that witnesses and surveillance footage showed will continue to deny for the rest of my life." He added, "I never used Miss Heard or any other woman." Heard's legal team stated that Franco lived in the building at the time of the event and that they merely used the elevator together. Depp's counsel said it was a lie. A trial date has now been scheduled for April 11, 2022 in Fairfax County, Virginia, and is expected to last roughly 12 days. Depp stated that he brought the action not only to clear his name and restore his image, but also to try to bring clarity to the women and men whose lives have been destroyed and who have been continually deceived by Miss Heard, posing as their spokesperson. James Franco's recent sentence on the issue of deafness and hearing impairment, Franco will be questioned, but this pales in comparison to the numerous terrible claims levelled against him. After the actor gave an interview speaking out about sex allegations for the first time in 4 years, attorneys for two women representing Sarah Tiverin Kaplan and Tawny Gale, who have each filed sexual assault lawsuits against a Pineapple Express actor back in 2009, were unimpressed with Franco's explanation for his alleged actions and slammed the actor in a stat speaking on XM's The Jess Kegel podcast. Franco admitted to sleeping with students and that it was terrible. He also admitted that he could never be faithful to anyone before meeting the 28-year-old actress Isabel Paxad, whom he's been dating since November 2017. According to Page 6, Franco has now found himself in the crosshairs of lawyers representing embattled actor Johnny Depp in his long and continuous legal battle with ex-wife Amber Heard. Franco will now have to sit for a deposition early next year and answer questions about what he knew about the alleged bruises on Amber's face, as stated before in Depp vs. Heard. The Depp suit says he's the victim of an elaborate hoax, and she is not a victim of domestic violence, she is a perpetrator. It claims she hit, punched and kicked me. She also repeatedly and frequently threw objects into my body and head, including heavy bottles, soda cans, burning candles, television remote controls and paint thinner cans, which severely injured me. She responded with a 300-page filing of her own, cataloguing the horrific experiences she claimed to have suffered. The document contained photos of bruises and scars, clumps of hair supposedly plucked from Heard's scalp, and smashed up furniture to demonstrate the violence she allegedly endured after hooking up with Depp, her co-star in the Rum Diaries in 2012. In one of the most high-profile libel battles of the century, the judge ruled that Depp could hurt on a dozen occasions and put the woman in fear for her life 3 times while on drink and drug binges that he said turned the actor into a monster. The James Franco subpoena was sent to him by Depp's legal team after surveillance footage from May 2016 showed him getting into the elevator with Amber Heard. According to Page 6 of Depp's complaint against Heard, he stated, "According to the legal team for Heard, Franco also lived in the same building throughout the time when all of this occurred. The couple married in February of 2015 but divorced less than 2 years later when Amber Heard had a restraining order slapped on Depp over claims he threw a cell phone at her face in their downtown Los Angeles loft and so much more." The trial date for those two is finally set after being pushed around due to conflict. However, over time, each side has been able to prepare their cases with enough evidence to prove who is guilty in this situation, and as previously stated, the video surveillance and cell phone evidence will reveal a ton in and of itself, but the testimony of James Franco may just pave the way for a completely different outcome. Do you believe Amber Heard will be found guilty of fabricating injuries? Do you think Johnny Depp will win the 12-day trial? Will James Franco admit that the affair was real or that he ever saw those bruises? Tell us what you think in the comment section below. That's all we have time for today. Thank you for stopping by to watch the video. If you liked it, please share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel to see more exclusive videos like this in the future. Everyone, until next time.